Yo, what is up, YouTube? Madden 26. Yes, sir. We got a different type of video today. We're going to prepare for team builders, and I'm going to show you how to prepare for team builders. But first, the first thing we got to do is we got to go back to Madden 25. We got to kind of get an idea of what it's going to take. And, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at an 85 here. We're going to check that out. Looks like it's going to take 3 82s plus 2 extra of any 82, 83. Pretty simple. That's pretty cut and dry. So we want to find out how we can make the 82s for team builders. And we're going to do that by going to this pack right here. Last year it took 3 80 81s, 1 78 79. Why does all this stuff matter? Because it always will correlate to what's happening this year. So, or give you a general idea, so we definitely want to take a look at that. I also want to check, there is a couple champs this year, or masters, whatever you want to call it. So let's take a look at the requirements for the one that they had last year, which was Myles Garrett. It took all 8 of the guys to get that done. Now, the one thing I don't remember is, did we get those cards back or not? Because if we got those cards back, it's a good way to make your team for cheap and so on. But, yeah, you can see I have 0 coins. I got coin wiped, by the way, because I put up a bunch of 99 RPs for minimum. Yeah, within 12 hours, they had wiped my coins. Which is fine. I only had 6,000 coins left. But let's move on to Madden 26 and check out the sets. All right, we are back on Madden 26, so let's check and see the correlation between things. You can see my coin stack. Guys, flipping is so dang easy, especially when the prices are freaking maxed out, because the truth is because of the cap, or the floor, people put cards up for ridiculously low sometimes, and then you can flip it for like double or triple. It's ridiculous. 82, 83s. Absolutely ridiculous. When I'm selling 82s for 64Ks and 83s for over like 87K yesterday, it's ridiculous. The amount of coins per hour. Plus, I'm a grinder. I can put in the time. But anyways, let's look at the correlation here. So like we said, what we know is you're probably going to have to make 82s, which we'll figure it out. 82s right here. As you can see, Signature took 3 80s plus a 77. Now, do they put team builders in to be there, or do they just use regular cards plus, just regular cards? I'm guessing you can use any card. That would be my guess. Now, based on last year, you needed 3 82s plus 2 random 82s to make a team builder. Well, this year, you can see you needed 5 of those to make a collector series. So, for that, and for Legends, you needed all 5 for Legends as well. The one that differed, though, was preseason standouts. You can see preseason standouts, you needed 2 preseason standouts plus 3 random cards. Could it be the same this year for team builders? I think so. So essentially, for every team builder, you're going to need, and actually, we gotta talk about this, because last year you needed a 78, this year you needed a 77. So in theory, for every team builder, for every team builders, there's a total of 8 team builders. You're going to need 3 77s. You're going to need 9 80s. And you're going to need 2 82s to make each team builder. Which means, in theory, there's 2 masters. And I'm not sure how many masters they're going to be. I'm not 100% sure how many team builders you're going to need for each master, but if it's based on last year, to complete each master, you're going to need, for one team master, you're going to need 24 77s, 72 80s, and 16 82s, which would equal a ton of coin if that's what it takes. I think we're looking at, depending on the prices and so on, right now, if you buy 80s for 20K, if you buy 82s for like 45K, and 77s for 5 to 7K, something like that, you're looking at roughly 2.4 million per master. Now, I don't think that that's what they're going to do. I just have a strange feeling each master is going to be maybe just 4, hopefully 4. Just the team builders for each one of the divisions. That's what I'm kind of hoping, or the team champions, whatever you want to call them. That's what I'm kind of hoping. So I'm investing today. This is why the video is going out today. Today's video, the whole purpose of it is if you're going to invest into team builders, you need to do it today. And the reason is because of the pack that's coming out today. Now, Mutt Leaks put this out yesterday, and it's a big deal. Okay, today's pack for Mutt Leaks, according to Mutt Leaks, this is what the pack's going to be. It's going to contain your choice of 3 of 4 80-plus overall elites. It's going to contain your choice of 2 of 3 82-plus overall elites, plus your choice of 2 of 3 83-plus overall elites. Guys, that's going to tank this market like crazy if that's the case, because I feel like the whales that spend money on this game are going to be spending money on this game today, which means you're going to be wanting to buy the 80s. I would say seriously, 18K or less is probably a safe number. And if that happens, you're looking at, even 82 is, we're trying to buy them for 45K, which isn't a problem, actually. Probably buy them for, 35 to 38K today is my guess. It's going to tank the market. Now, I'm just giving you rough estimate numbers. You got to do what you got to do, but I can tell you right now, I'm going to probably buy enough to finish one master for sure, which would mean 24 77s, 72 80s, and 16 82s. That's my choice. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I don't know if I want to take the chance and buy double that. But yeah, the thing is there's a couple things that are going through my mind when I'm thinking this. One, what am I going to do with the Team Master, first of all? I'm going to sell the Team Master. What I'm hoping is why by getting the team, well, I'm going to look at the wording first on the set. If I get all the team builders back as BND, I will sell the Master. If I don't get the team builders back, I'm probably going to just sell the team builders outright. But let's just hypothetically say you get all the team builders back. Let's say it takes 8 to make the Master. So you build all team builders and then you put it in the set. You get the Master. If I get all those team builders, and it costs me roughly $2.4 million or something like that to build all of them, and that's all 8. And if I was able to sell the Master, let's say for 1.5, which I don't think would be unreasonable, actually. Crazy enough, I don't think that's going to be unreasonable. I feel like the Master is going to be an 87. I could be wrong. I could be way off. But I feel like it's going to be an 87. If it only takes 4, I think it's going to be an 86. If it takes all 8, I feel like it's going to be an 87 or an 88. But if I'm able to sell the Team Master, let's say for, it takes $2.4 million to build all the builders, I sell the Master for 1.5. That's $900K I basically spent to get the other guys on my team, the 8 team builders. That's my logic. 800K or 900K for 885s, I'll take that all day as long as their stats are somewhat decent. But that's what I'm going to be doing. You could go ahead and just stock up on 80s and 82s and then sell them tomorrow if you really wanted to. That's your choice. But that would be my recommendation. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing today. When the stuff drops, I'm probably going to wait about 30 minutes. It'll be about 1 o'clock Central Time when I get on and start sniping cards like crazy, looking to just stack up my 80s and 82s. And I've already stacked up quite a bit. Honestly, I should have sold them last night or this morning before this pack comes out. But you know what? It is what it is. But guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck today. Have fun. And yeah, make some coin.